Hello guys, welcome back to the Red Devil Stand with all the latest Manchester United news and transfer news. Well, I would like to start, with apologizing to you guys that I have been a bit late. I know that. I won't lie, I woke up a bit later today. I was a late riser. Today your Red Devil bro was a late riser, so I'm so sorry for that, guys, for you guys have to wait. So I'm truly sorry for that. And yeah, we know that we have a lots to get into, guys. We will talk about the new deal we have done with ADIDAS. We will talk about Amrabat deal, about latest Amrabat situation, and regarding the situation of Mason Greenwood as well. And the one thing I absolutely know that you guys all want to talk about is the game we just had today regarding the game of Manchester United versus Dortmund. Yeah, we will get all into those subjects, man. Yeah, Rohit, I'm absolutely sorry, guys. All of you guys, I'm really sorry for being late today. As I've said, I woke up a bit later. So yeah, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. So anyway, we will jump right into the news section. But before we do that, before we deep dive in our discussion, I would like to say that we have made 2 more subscribers. It's 132 right now. So please, guys, if anybody is new and enjoying the show, please do subscribe. We are 3 away from our next mark. It's 135. So yeah, kudos to you guys. Anyway, I will jump right into the news section. The first thing I would like to talk about is that the ADIDAS deal we have made. I'm pretty sure that you guys are already aware of that, but I will still read it out. It came out from Daily Mail. They said Manchester United have secured the biggest key deal in Premier League history after announcing a new 10-year partnership with ADIDAS worth £900 million. That is massive, brother. The new deal extends United's tie up with the German sportswear giant as their official kit supplier until 2035 and guarantees a significant increase on the current terms, earning the club £90 million per year. United's success say the deal gives them certainly around the biggest source of revenue for the next decade, reinforcing the stability of the club. A statement read, ADIDAS and Manchester United Football Club are delighted to announce the extension of one of the most exciting seminal partnerships in world sport. Manchester United commenced a historic agreement with ADIDAS at the start of the 2015-2016 season, reuniting after 23 years. In the seasons that have followed, ADIDAS and Manchester United have excited fans around the world with forward-thinking initiatives, iconic designs on the pitch, and fan-favorite culture wear off, etc. United's Chief Executive Officer Richard Arnold added, the relationship between Manchester United and ADIDAS is one of the most iconic in the world sport, forged through a shared commitment to style, flair, and most importantly, high performance. With its roots in the 1980s, our partnership has been reinvented over the past decade with some of the most innovative designs and technology in sportswear. We are now looking forward to refresh this powerful partnership again through the remainder of the decade and into the 2030s. So anyway, all I hear was £90 million a year and blah, 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 blah. So yeah, man, everything got blurred out when I saw that figure, guys. £900 million. It's not a euro. £900 million. I mean, that is massive, man. We will be receiving £90 million each year for the coming decade. And that is massive, man. That is massive. I mean, seriously, if you ask me right now, I'm having my doubt that, that the Glazers will not leave the club, man. If this is the way we are generating money, I am not seeing Glazers going out anyway, no, not in the near future. Please let me know your opinion about this ADIDAS deal, guys, because this is not coincidence. Believe me, these are not coincidences, guys. The one thing they have said that in the following week, we will hear some update, coming from the Glazers regarding our sale process, and we have all discussed about that. We all think that we all think that that it wouldn't be about the sale. it would be about the sale, but I guess they will not announce that, yeah, that they have decided to sell the club to Sheikh Jassim or Sir Jim Ratcliffe. I do not think that would be the case. So yeah, man, ADIDAS coming right now and extending a further deal of £900 million in the 10 years. Those Glazers, those Glazers are eyes are, again, dangling with dollar signs, man. Pound signs actually in this, in this particular subject. So yeah, guys, please let me know your opinion. Absolutely, let me know. We will get into that Amrabat subject as well and Mason Greenwood. We all know all those, updates are coming out. Here, Rohit has said that Manchester United have agreed a 10-year extension with ADIDAS worth at least £900 million. Man Utd's new agreement with ADIDAS is said to be the biggest in Premier League history. Absolutely, man, absolutely. This is actually massive. This is massive, guys. Absolutely massive. Believe me, this will affect our sale process. Let's not kid with that. A £900 million money injection for the further 10 years, that is something really significant, guys. It will affect our sale process. Believe me, whether they decide to sell the club or they decide to keep the club, whatever they decide, it will get driven by this particular fact, even if it's a bit. So yeah, man, it will happen. Farinda said totally bad game, bro. Yeah, man. I know that you guys have a lot to talk about regarding the Dortmund game. See, the thing is that it was our second team, our B team, to be very honest, for the first 60 minutes at the very least. And at the last 30 minutes, we were playing our, A game. We were not playing our A game. We were playing our A team. So yeah, keeping that in mind, the one player, I would say the one player that stood out from all that pack is Facundo Pellistri, in my opinion. Please let me know your opinion, guys, as well in this particular subject. What do you think, that who were the players who actually stood out in that Dortmund match? I really don't think so that anybody did. But even if I have to say, it was Pellistri, maybe Martinez, Lisandro Martinez for me, and that's it, I guess. And Onana, Martinez and Pellistri. More importantly, Pellistri, yeah, he was the guy, he was pushing them and poking that defense line of Dortmund, and that was quite good to watch. But other than that, we haven't done anything brilliantly, man. We have lost the ball. We are still losing the ball. We are still giving away goals. It's not like that Dortmund have played brilliantly, and that was the reason they have scored those goals. No, it wasn't like that. It was individual errors. So yeah, what Eric Ten Hag have to say about that? He said that the last half an hour, it was bad. A poor performance. They didn't follow the rules at all, not in pressing, not in building up or when attacking. They were 11 individuals on the pitch. That wasn't good at all. Absolutely, man. That felt like, seriously, that felt like 11 individual players acting on themselves. It wasn't a team game at all. There was no coordination whatsoever. It was like, we refreshed. And they have just forgot all the things they have taught. They have got taught by Eric Ten Hag. Because the last 30 minutes was actually worse than the first 60. I know that we have considered twice on the first 60, but still, man, we still had some rhythm at the very least. The B team had some rhythm. But when that, the first team came out, that was on shambles, man. That was on absolute shambles. I mean, seriously, the way they played, the way they displayed themselves, I don't know what Rashford was trying to do with the ball. I mean, we all know that Rashford has some decent dribbling ability, but to do that over and over again, just pass the ball, man. Just pass the ball. You are taking a touch too many. Seriously, he was doing that, Rashford. And he have missed twice in this US tour. He have missed twice. He have missed on a couple of occasions that tap-in goal. We have seen in the first match as well against Arsenal, he could have scored a tap-in. And we have seen in the last match, he could have scored a tap-in. And he is missing those chances. And that just comes us to in which subject? We needed a striker. So yeah, man, I do hope that the talks on Hoyland's that been going on area, he will complete his medical in the coming couple of days, and then we may see him in the Lens match or in the Athletic Club match. So yeah, man, that can happen as well. So we will see about that. But the thing is that we need a striker, man. the last match we just had with Dortmund just proves you how badly we need a striker. So absolutely, brother. Anyway, let me know your opinion as well, guys, on that match. What the hell is going on? Anyway, Jerry is saying, we keep pulling unbelievable sponsorship deals that other clubs can only wish for. No wonder we are being hated and talked about always. When you are big, you are big. Glory, glory, Man Utd. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Now we are planning to sell Donny, who played well. See, the thing is that, man, Donny played well. Absolutely, Donny played well. But the thing is that, could he have done a better job? Absolutely, yes. Could the whole team have done a better job? Absolutely, yes, man. See, the thing is that I do not see Donny getting any pitch time. The thing is that the way it has been for Donny in this club, it's absolutely unfortunate the way he got treated in the first couple of years in his contract. Under Ole era, that was absolutely a shameful thing to do. But as it stands right now, if you really ask me, and I don't think as well that Erik ten Hag have put a lot of work into Donny van de Beek, man. So yeah, we will see that him going. I do hope if we are letting him go, we should at least accumulate a substantial amount of money out of him, so that we can go out and secure that Amrabat deal as soon as possible, brothers. Believe me, because see, the thing is that we are all seeing the news that's been coming out. We all know that Arsenal is interested in David Raya and all that stuff, and Arsenal's second team goalkeeper is going to Nottingham Forest. It is quite imminent right now. Nottingham Forest is not interested in Dean Henderson anymore, so I guess that deal is in jeopardy right now. We didn't have any link with Dean Henderson with any other club whatsoever. Nottingham Forest was the only club who was interested in him, and we lost the interest on that particular subject as well. So we may not see Dean Henderson going at least in the couple of days or in the coming week. The Fred update is that, as you all know, that Galatasaray, Fulham, couple of Saudi clubs, all those clubs are interested. But the only formal bid we have had is from Galatasaray. So yeah, I guess we can see Fred going in Galatasaray, but I do not think that we will be able to, accumulate a sum of 20 million what Manchester United wants for Fred. So I do not think that would be the case. So if we are letting go of Donny van de Beek, I hope we will be getting at least 20 million, and at the very least 15 to 20 million for Donny. Please let me know your opinion as well, guys. Please let me know. Siddharth is saying, right, Fonindro. Absolutely right. Yes, Siddharth, he is right. But the thing is that, man, as I've said, I do not think that Donny van de Beek is in Erik ten Hag's plan in the coming season. So even if he plays really well right now, it will just help us to sell him. That is the only good that will do. I do not think that he will get any chance in Erik ten Hag's squad, no matter how he plays right now. It's unfortunate, but it is true, man. Greenwood should be back if ADIDAS is really genuine. Yeah, man, we have some news regarding Greenwood as well. I will jump into that as well. Let's just read those things out. So this is coming from, I'm from talking the TalkSport thing, but yeah, many of the journalists from UK have confirmed that TalkSport journalist Alex Crook claims that, sorry, I'm very sorry. This is not the news. Yeah, Manchester United will announce the outcome of their investigation into Mason Greenwood within the next 2 weeks. United have spent almost 6 months mulling over Greenwood's future, and as reported last month, the club will communicate the outcome of their findings before their first Premier League game is in the season against Wolves on August 14. So yeah, man, yeah. I mean, that should be the case. And the way the thing that is going regarding Greenwood, I know that many of you guys in this community wants Mason Greenwood back in the club. I guess that is in the process of happening, man. At this point of time, at this juncture, I do not think that Mason Greenwood will be going out on a loan. I do not think that, especially the way Erik ten Hag is seeing our club is performing, our players are performing on up front. I guess he would like the addition of Mason Greenwood in the current squad. I think he would prefer that himself personally. I don't know. Maybe we can see that we are letting go of Greenwood in this season on a loan out. That can happen as well, but it is getting thinner and thinner each passing day. The highest probability of being Mason Greenwood playing for Manchester United is right now. Believe me, guys, for the past 5-6 months, it's been going on and on and on, and it wasn't very positive when it came to that news. But the thing is that it is quite now. It is quite imminent that we can expect, we can, see Mason Greenwood wearing a red shirt in this particular summer and playing with us, man. That can happen. That can absolutely happen. And I'm pretty sure you guys will be absolutely delighted as you guys love Mason Greenwood. See, the thing is that I like Mason Greenwood as a footballer as well. I absolutely like that. If he can come and play for us and play brilliantly the way he played before he got into, all those shitty situations, I would be absolutely delighted, man. I would be absolutely delighted. We are getting so much money because of name and perception of fans. That's all. Yeah, man. We have a huge fan base. That is one of the main reasons ADIDAS is paying to, willing to pay that hefty amount of money. It's 90 million pound a year just from jersey sponsorship, man. I mean, that just shows you that how much, Manchester United are capable to earn in a single financial year, man. And that is the exact reason I was saying FFP is bullshit, especially when it comes to Manchester United, because we earn a lot. Manchester United as a club makes a huge amount of money, and you can't just deny that. Those kind of things get registered on the FFP rules. It has some connection with your revenue and your expenditure. So yeah, our revenue is massive. Our revenue is absolutely massive. I can't imagine that the amount of money we get by selling jersey is the same amount of money Manchester City earns by selling their jersey. That is just not mathematically possible. That is not physically possible. They do not have that fan base that they would be able to sell all those jerseys and accumulate all the money. Maybe they will be able to do those kind of things. Maybe it will take them at least 10-12 years to to build that kind of fan base. But as it stands right now, that will not be the case, brother. That will not be the case. So yeah, that is the only reason I was saying that if Manchester City, Arsenal, Chelsea are not bothered with FFP that much, then why are we the only one? Because it was Glazers' play, as we have already seen that. I have been saying from the start that we will be spending 200 million at the very least. And we have already, spent 180 million. Around 180 million we have already spent. So yeah, man, it's only what? If we get a hold of Amrabat, it will cross that 200 million threshold. So yeah, man, we are going to spend that. So that 120 million, that FFP, that was shit, man. That was absolute shit. So that's why they came out denying that they discussed the Greenwood saga before the deal was announced. They wanted to control the backlash, if any. For £1 billion, I'm sure they even discussed the kit. Man, Man, leave alone the playing squad. Yeah, man, yeah. See, the thing is that the money is huge, man. The money is substantially huge. It will create some, red flags in the British media, in the sports world, and all the stuff that's been going on when it comes to Manchester United. People get cynical really fast when it comes to our club. We have seen when we have signed Hojlund. So yeah, man, we have seen those criticism coming out of nowhere. When we signed Martinez, he was getting, criticism for his height. For his height, he was getting criticism, and Hojlund is getting criticized because of his age and not that, huge amount of goal in his pocket. And now he will get criticized because, ADIDAS is paying us a huge amount of money. But who cares, man? Who cares? At the end of the day, it will be Manchester United who will be getting all those money. So it's okay. Going all into the Glazers' pocket, I mean, that seriously shows it. And that is the main reason I actually say that, yeah, it can, and I guess it will, affect our sale process. This will take a huge role in the selling process, man. That whatever decision the Glazers take, I'm pretty sure this will be one of the point of those decisions, man. Surely this means the outcome of the sale is possibly resolved. Why would you renew a long-term deal like this if you didn't know who the ownership was going to be going forward? See, the thing is that, Ogni, that is the main thing I was concerned about. The way our club was doing business, the way our club was hiring people, the way our club was, constructing grills on our stadium and all that stuff. It was like, job as usual. It was like day as usual. It's like any other day. It wasn't like that. It hasn't had the feeling that we are on a verge of selling the club. It wasn't like that. The Glazers' attitude was all along similar to that yeah, we are okay, we are doing good, we are doing great. It's business as usual. It's not like that our sale process, $1 billion sale process is hanging. Our attitude wasn't like that. But especially after this deal has been getting announced, I guess even if they sell the club, that will be around 8 billion. The rumor is that the Glazers want 8 billion, and after particular this situation, I'm pretty sure they will want 8 billion out of the sale process. We all know how greedy they are, and they are being greedy for the at the very last of the last of their era. I hope if they are willing to sell the club, but I do not think that they will sell the club in the current offers. I am not seeing those things happening, man. I am absolutely not seeing those things happening. Rahul is saying, so over the next 10 years, that's another 600 million pounds in the Glazers' pocket. No chance of them selling now, is there? 200 million pounds in bonuses in the management team and 10 million a season for new players. You have broke it down, Rahul. You have broke it down. See, the thing is that I knew that, man. We were saying, we all knew that this is going downhill. When it comes to our selling process, we all knew, as I've said so many times, that if he was opting for a guy like Sheikh Jassim or Jim Ratcliffe, maybe he would have done that. The only reason we are seeing Glazers, even at this point of time, it's only because they do not want to go. As we have clearly know that especially Joel Glazer and Abraham Glazer are those two fuckers who does not want to leave the club, who wants to stay at any capacity. I do not think that they will opt for that, Sir Jim Ratcliffe deal as well, because that will create many more complications with their siblings, with the other shareholders, New York Stock Exchange. That will create some, dilemmas and complication. But I think they can opt for a, investment structure such as that Elliott Group was, offering us. So I guess we will see that those are the kind of deal Glazers will be opting for, that they will bring in $1 billion, a 2 billion, pound or maybe euro investment in the club. They will renovate the Old Trafford. They will try to boost the squad by spending some money. And I guess that will be it, man. That will be it. Believe me, we were just played. We as fans got played for the past 9 months by our owners, the Glazers. Those ridiculous, human being they are. And we all know the kind of human being they already are. They will suck dry Manchester United until there is something to suck on. And ADIDAS has given them a reason, a big, huge, gigantic reason to let them stay, man. So it can happen. I do hope they opt for sale. If Sheikh Jassim is really interested in our club, if he is such a fan of Manchester United, he should just pay whatever the fuck the Glazers want at this point. I was defending Sheikh Jassim's point of view that why should he have to overpay by that much? But if overpaying is the only way to get a hold of the club, I guess he should do that. If he really badly wants Manchester United, we will see that, man. We will see that. Farinda is saying, Greenwood saga is purely marketing gimmick, bro. It could be, man. It could be, but the thing I have just said, that if Manchester United were thinking to loan him out, which was my option, the option I thought was, suitable for Greenwood, suitable for Manchester United. Because see, the thing is that no matter what he has done, no matter how good a player he is still a kid. He's 20, 21 years of age, I guess. So yeah, man, he is still a kid. So if he goes out wearing our shirt and gets bantered and booed by our own fans and the rival fans, that is bound to put some mark in his mind. That will create a pressure which I think he may or may not handle. And if he cannot handle those pressure, it will hamper his game, man. It will absolutely hamper his game. That was the only reason, keeping that particular reason in mind, I was saying for all these days, the guys who have been in the channel for the past weeks or past months. They have already, you guys know already that I have said that you are loaning him out would be the best option for him, for the club. We could have seen that how he have played, because see, the thing is that we all know how great a player Greenwood was. He was one of the best prospects we have had over the years. But the current situation as it stands right now, he haven't played more than 18, 19 months any competitive football. He haven't played any competitive football for over 1.5 years. And that is massive, man. We can't know for sure how he will perform when he comes to the pitch. So anything and everything can happen. He can perform brilliantly. He can play as shit. So whatever it was, those are the things I was, focusing on while I was saying that yeah, he should go out on a loan so that we can monitor how he is playing. Electronic can see how he is improving or how he is adapting to the football world, to the football life right now. Then we could have made an informed decision in the coming year whether we want to sell him or want to keep him, whatever it was. But as it stands right now, the way we have dragged the process, it's been 4 or 5 months. Manchester United club is, investigating internally. I don't know what that means. I mean, how many months does it take to even investigate internally? But anyway, the way it has gone, I do not think that he will leave the club this season. I guess we will see him as the Manchester United player. I do hope, as I like the guy so much, I do hope that he plays well. If he's getting the pitch time, if he will get the pitch time, I hope he plays absolutely magnificent the way he played. Eric is saying, ADIDAS are securing the deal now because things are looking good. If they wait for United to win any major trophies, they would have paid over $1 billion for the deal. But I hope those suckers, Glazers, aren't getting any penny from this. I don't think so, brother. If that was the case, I would be absolutely delighted, but I do not think Glazers will get something out of it at the very least. Until Glazers leaves, we are still in the same problem. Actor sub galore. Oh, they take away the subs, man. They take away everything. My subs, my like, my views, my watch hours, everything, man. Everything. Good news. I wish Glazers will just be gone for good. I hope not, man. This news is actually good for our club. But when you come to that, when we come to that ownership discussion, it does create a really black spot with this particular news that have kept regarding ADIDAS, because these gave them a potential reason to stay. Now they will actually see how they have already seen how much money Manchester United can generate. That was the only reason they are trying to leech on as much as possible to the club. So I guess, man, I don't know, man. I do not think, but if you ask me, if I'm being honest with you guys, the way I have analyzed all the news, all the situation that's been going on regarding Manchester United, I really don't think that they will sell, man. I do not see that happening. Other than that, Sheikh Jassim is willing to pay some stupid amount of money, like 8 billion to the Glazers. If that thing happened, yeah, that is the only thing I think that can make that that those Glazers sell the club. Love his analysis of the game and being honest on the same as well. This was due for long. Love this manager, but he needs to take action. Those who wants to show individual display. Absolutely, brother. You are spot on about this. See, the thing is that that era has gone. That 11 individual players are playing. I know that we were trying to coordinate, but it wasn't happening. I don't know why. Because we have played decently in our past 2 games. I know we have lost those games, but still, see, losing a preseason game is not a big deal. But playing that way in a preseason game is a big deal. Because we haven't had much time to rectify those mistakes. So yeah, if we want to play in the highest of levels in the coming season, our players need to get serious really, really fast, guys. Rashford doesn't know how to press one beat. Yeah, man, but the way he have dribbled last night, it was like he was showing off his dribbling skill. It's okay. We all know that you have a dribbling skill. You can dribble past at least 2 or 3 guys. That's okay. But when you are getting the chance, just pass the ball earlier. Just make our guys, every one of our player takes a touch too many. they have been doing this for the past how many years, I don't know. We have seen playing, clubs like Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, that how fast they move with the ball. They hardly take one touch or two touch at the very most. And we with the ball is thinking about what should I do? Who should I pass the ball? And we are taking 3, 4, 5 touches each player. That should change. If we are going to move fast in the pitch, we need to move the ball fast. We cannot just, not any player should keep the ball more than 1 or 2 touches at a time. They are taking too much time to decide what to do with the ball. That should change. That should absolutely change really, really fast. Bring back our Greenwood. In time, he is going to fix something there. Yeah, well, I hope so. Bro, Rashford doesn't trust anyone. You see, the thing is that I don't think that is the case. I'm thinking that, yeah, he wants a goal for himself in the preseason tours and all that stuff. I guess that is the main reason we are seeing those kind of selfishness in the pitch. That is why also Erik ten Hag have mentioned that that was not a team. That was a performance of 11 individual players. That will change in the Premier League, I guess. In our competitive football, that will change because Rashford will know the importance of those matches. He will not play the way he was playing in the past couple of days. I hope so. So yeah, man, we will see about that when it happens. Shondipon is saying Rashford, Anthony, and Hugh Gill were the reason we didn't score up 5 goals today. Everyone was the reason, man. Everyone was the reason. It wasn't like that. The way we played in our defense, our midfield was kind of invisible especially in the second half. I guess it was quite invisible. It was like non-existent. But yeah, anyway, but we have seen at least Rashford, engaging in the game. He wasn't non-existent the way he was in the past couple of matches when Erik ten Hag decided to play him in the centre forward position. At least that was good to see Rashford in the left flank. That was good to see, man. It comes with the trust. If playing in that position, he would have paused it. I hope so, man. See, the thing is that when it comes to Martial, he haven't got any pitch time in the preseason matches. I know we have still 2 matches to go. I hope that we will see Martial playing a bit at the very least, because otherwise I don't know what to say about Martial, man. He will be earning money by doing nothing, same as Harry Maguire will be doing. As you guys have already seen, I guess you guys have noticed the way Andre Onana ran into him. I mean, that was good. That was good to see. I know that Andre Onana is getting, criticized for that in the British media, that how dare he is that he ran through a British player. A British player, man, that to Lord Harry Maguire. How can he do that? Why shouldn't he do that? Why shouldn't he do that? The way Maguire behaved on that particular time, the way he was, handling the ball, it was childish. It was absolutely naive. He was bound to get run over. He was bound to get run over. And I guess you guys have seen what will happen if we miss Rafael Varane. Johnny Evans is not good enough, brother. Believe me, I know many of you guys like him. I like him as well. He was our player. He had won trophies with us. Maybe not a legend, but yeah, he was a decent player of our club. I will always like him. But is he enough for Manchester United? Absolutely not, man. Absolutely not. And that is the reason Erik ten Hag was looking for Kim Min-jae and Axel Disasi. He haven't got any of them. We all know that Kim Min-jae gone to Bayern and Axel Disasi joining Chelsea. So he haven't got any of his centre-back choices he wanted this season. I don't know who he will opt for. I hope that after securing the Amrabat deal, we should go out and secure a centre back at the very least. Even if we are not going for a second striker, we absolutely should buy a centre back. Especially after the match I have just seen versus Dortmund, brother. Still fit lot of Marino Ole boys in the team. They are bang average, always costing any manager as well. United, those lots are out. We can't have a string backup team. He should prioritize signing a new centre back and a CDM as soon as possible. Maguire, Williams, McTominay, and a lot of young lads should be thrown out as well. City control the league because they have a strong backup team. Liverpool are double stacked in all positions already, same as Arsenal, and these United's team might struggle against team like Spurs and Newcastle. Damn, it might be a very stressful season. Absolutely, man. As I have said, believe me, we have seen that our last season was quite tough, but it is going to get tougher even more in this particular season. As I have said, Chelsea and Liverpool will at least give a solid fight. And then there is still Arsenal, there is Manchester City, there is Tottenham, there are clubs like Brighton, Aston Villa, who are, I don't know what they're trying to do in the coming season, but they are getting aggressive, man. They are getting quite aggressive. We can't just ignore them anymore. So yeah, this is not about the top 6 anymore. EPL is not about their big 6 and top 6 anymore, man. As Eric Ten Hag have also mentioned, that at least 8-9 teams will compete for their top 4 to top 6 position. So it will be very hard, and yeah, we do need to get rid of the players. We do need to get rid of the players. I mean, seriously, the only reason Manchester City, clubs like Liverpool are playing the way they are playing, because their manager has been ruthless, their team has been ruthless. They do not indulge a player who haven't been performing well. They get rid of those players, but we are the ones who can't get rid of those players. And even if some club offers us to buy them, we just upfront rejects them. 20 million pounds for a player like Harry Maguire, I would sell him any day, any time. If we are getting 20 million pounds for Harry Maguire, that is massive, man. That is absolutely massive. So anyway, I will get into the Amrabat news as well. That Sofyan Amrabat prefers a move to Manchester United this summer after he's also been linked with Liverpool. Liverpool have already moved to bolster Jurgen Klopp's option in the middle of the park with the addition of Alexis McAllister and Dominic Szoboszlai. Manchester United have added Mason Mount to their midfield option, who was another player linked with a move to Anfield. The Reds are expected to target at least one more midfielder this summer after the departures of Jordan Henderson and Fabinho, with Romeo Lavia currently the club's top target. Liverpool have been linked with a move for Fiorentina midfielder Sofyan Amrabat, we all know that. But Krug claims that Moroccan star fancies a switch to Old Trafford this summer. Krug to Twitter on Monday morning and laid down reports linking Amrabat with a move to Saudi clubs as well. TalkSport also claims that Amrabat is hopeful of completing a switch to Manchester this summer, with Ten Hag's men readying a move for the midfielder if they manage to offload Fred. Amrabat announced himself on the world stage last year as he started for Morocco at the World Cup. The 26-year-old has been heavily linked with a move to England ever since, with the likes of Tottenham also credited with an interest. But if United do move Fred on this summer, it looks like he could be heading to Old Trafford instead. Absolutely, man. We should get rid of Fred. Players like Donny van de Beek, players like McTominay, players like Harry Maguire, players like Brandon Williams. We should get rid of all of those players. I do not care how much money we are getting. If we are taking a hit, we should take a hit. We absolutely should take it financially. I mean, because see, the thing is that there are no other clubs in this entire fucking planet who would pay for Harry Maguire 50 million pounds. That is just not going to happen. That is absolutely not going to happen, guys. So yeah, we should do those deals absolutely fast, brother. There is need for change in Rashford's style of play because he doesn't know how to play with a striker. Also, Ten Hag needs to stop gambling in some games like last season. Yeah, man, I hope so. Shubhajit is saying Rashford's decision making is so poor, he doesn't know when to pass or shoot. I guess he was, showing off his dribbling ability to the American fans. I hope so. I hope so. Because if it's not there, so it becomes his decision making ability, and I do not want his decision making ability to get tempered just before our season starts, man. I hope he was just showing off and nothing else. But if it is the case, what you are suggesting, Shubhajit, we are in a boat of trouble, man. We are in a boat of trouble then. Can't believe it's been almost 4 months and Martial still isn't fit. United should out the loss on that chap. He's a fraud. Yeah, man. Yeah. For God's sake. Maguire, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Rashford, Anthony cost us this game. All of us cost that game, man. You cannot individualize that performance. Other than Pelistri, Martinez and Onana, every one of them was shit. Every one of them was shit. Believe me. There weren't any coordination, there weren't any proper passing, there weren't any proper positioning. So yeah, in every aspect, it was quite a shit show. So yeah, I know that Eric Ten Hag haven't said shit show, but he has the way he have told that they didn't follow any rules. They acted like 11 individuals rather than a team. It meant he was trying to say that yeah, it was a shit show, man. Rohit is asking for Ashley. Yeah, man, I hope he joins the show today. 3 things learned from that game. Holland will feast with these chances. Onana is just outstanding. We need another centre back. Absolutely, Joshua, you're spot on. The reason I said Greenwood is marketing gimmick is even though he is guilty or not, but Royal family has given him go clean. I don't think anyone can challenge it. Yeah, man, absolutely. The most important, see, the thing is that legality matters. So if legally he is nothing, he is innocent, who are we to judge him, man? Who are we to judge him? Even if the country court is thinking that yeah, he haven't done anything or they haven't got any substantial proof or something like that, who are we to judge what have Greenwood done? As I have already told so many times that I do not know the guy personally. I know him as a footballer and I will always know him as a footballer. So yeah, man. The most important thing we need is the Greenwood return. He's the most clinical player we have and the best Manchester United talent coming in the academies in schools. Yeah, man, absolutely. Okay, finally you have agreed United needs another centre back. Missing out on Keane was a very big mistake. That should have been United first signing. Absolutely, Shubhajit. Absolutely, Shubhajit. Believe me. Jean-Claire Tadibo is good. Let's go for him. Yeah, man, let's go for every other guys out there. I'm pretty sure Eric Ten Hag would have liked that. But we just do not have the budget, brother. We just do not have the budget right now. It should be noted, our reliable players were introduced past the hour mark. They wouldn't just hit the ground running. It was good for them to get more time on their legs. We also missed a couple chances. Rashford, Bissaka, Mount, Luke Shaw cross, etc. where we should have made it 3-3, maybe 4-3 before they hit the crossbar. We weren't that bad and there were more positive to take than negatives. The scoreline was bad to take, but add Holland and Greenwood to that attack and we have a striking line to be feared. Yeah, man, I hope so. I hope so, Siddharth, that you are quite right about that. But the thing is that, see, if we have conceded all those 3 goals because Dortmund played brilliantly, I would have accepted that. But we have literally given away all those goals. We have literally given our goals away. And it has nothing to do with the chances we have created. It has nothing to do with the chances we have missed. That is another thing. But the goals we have conceded, it's absolutely shit, man. It's absolutely shit. That is the main reason I'm thinking. If Varane gets injured, God forbid it doesn't happen, but if it does happen, we know that if Varane gets injured, we will see maybe Martinez and Shaw, maybe Martinez and Lindelof. We will not see Martinez and Maguire or Johnny Evans. I do not see Evans, joining our club at all. I do not think that Eric Ten Hag will give him a contract extension of a year. I hope so. I like the guy. I will always like the guy. Once a red, always a red. But do I want Johnny Evans as our backup centre back in this coming season? Absolutely not. You can absolutely contradict my decision, guys. You can have your own opinion, but in my opinion, we do not need a player like Johnny Evans at this stage of time. Absolutely not. If we are serious about competing in the Premier League, in the Champions League, Johnny Evans is not the way to go. Yeah, brother, that is what I'm saying. 20 million pounds. We have rejected 20 million pound offer when we know we need money to buy players. 20 million is quite fair enough when you consider that West Ham would have to pay 200k a weekly wage to Harry Maguire for the coming 2 seasons. And that is massive wage for a club like West Ham. It's a massive wage for a club like even Manchester United as well. So if it's a massive wage for Manchester, I'm pretty sure it will be a gigantic wage structure for West Ham to afford. But still they were complying with that. But no, we want more from you guys. I mean, what the hell, man? What the hell are you trying to do to the club? I don't know, brother. I don't know. Maguire have to pave way for another centre back to come in, and I want to see Ten Hag using the name, Ten Hag using the team he wants to use for the season for the next game. I hope so, brother. Onana hasn't impressed me yet. His distribution is exceptional, but I still feel De Gea is a better shot stopper. There's still time before the season starts. I hope so, man. I hope so. That he will improve on the shot stopping ability as well, what you guys are saying. Get Cancelo. He'll not only serve the option of centre back, he'll assist in right back and in midfield. If we want to pair Casemiro with another blocker to lock up entirely, he should be allowed to leave for as cheap as 25 million or 30. Absolutely steep. If we can get a hold of Joao Cancelo, that would be absolutely brilliant. I love that player. I love the way he played, man. He conducted in the field. I will be very surprised if Eric Ten Hag extended Johnny Evans' contract. Extending his contract means we have two Harry Maguire in the team. I don't see any difference between him and Maguire. I think, yeah, man, as I've said, man, if you ask me honestly, as it stands right now, is Johnny Evans better than Harry Maguire? Absolutely not, man. Absolutely not. I think Rasmus won't get enough service from Rashford and Anthony. Those guys would prefer shooting at goal rather than feeding the striker. I hope that changes when we have got the striker. But as we all know, that Haaland have his ability to carry the ball himself. He not always, he does not always believe that the cross will come and that will be the only time he will score. He has the ability to run with the ball. He has the ability to dribble past a few players, and we all know his shooting ability is good as well, not as precise, but it's quite good. His duel winning ability is good as well. So those are all things, all good things we need to keep in mind, So I hope Rashford and Anthony, gets a bit more creative when it comes to crosses. I do hope that changes with a striker. I do hope that, brother. Either Mainu comes back soon or we need another holding midfielder, and Rashford should be doing better. Sancho is a bit. Rashford should be doing better. Sancho is a baller. Yeah, man. Tulipo is saying, we really need a conductor midfielder badly. If this was the way we planned to play, there was no need to let De Gea leave, because we still go for long balls by giving our opponent the ball all the time. Absolutely spot on, man. Absolutely spot on. We are still, I have been saying this from what our game against Arsenal, I guess, that we are still looking for the ball over the head. Our strikers, our forward players are still looking the ball coming over their head, and that should not be the case if you can rely on your midfield, because they will link up the play from defense to offense, which isn't happening. We have seen that happening too many times in the last year, and we are still, seeing those things happening as well. We have seen how many times today, Casemiro tried to put that ball long. How many times? In fact, at least 6-7 times he was looking for a long cross. That should change, man. That should absolutely change, because otherwise there would be no use of Andre Onana. We will get attacked even after that. But Lindelof is there. A centre back should not be our priority. Swaraj, wake up, brother. Wake up and see this game, how it's going, man. We need a centre back. We badly need a centre back. If Varane and Martinez gets injured, who will play the centre back? Harry Maguire and Lindelof? Johnny Evans and Lindelof? I don't think so, brother. I absolutely don't think so. I'm happy we lost. Now the boss have a clear insight where to fix. Those wins were going to delusion us. Absolutely, Gautam. See, we all have to keep that in mind, that these are all preseason matches. We are losing those matches because we are trying new things. We are being, unorthodox in our gameplay because it's preseason matches. This is the time you try test all those stuff. I'm pretty sure it will change drastically when we play our, competitive games such as Premier League and Champions League. We shall be seeing another centre back. Absolutely, bhai. Absolutely. Okay, brother. Good for us, man. So yeah, anybody is, new in this channel and enjoying the show, please hit the subscribe button, guys. It will help a lot. It will help us, build this community even stronger. And we get live every day at 4 p.m. and 11 p.m. I was late today. I'm sorry for that. I've already apologized. I will again. So yeah, man. If you are new to the channel and you're enjoying the show with your Red Devil brother, so please hit the subscribe button, guys. Please. Our next target is 135, and I guess we are only 3 away from achieving that. What the hell, man? What the hell, Rito Broto? Onana is too good. Look at good long true passes he has been giving to Rashford. But Rashford is just messing up with the chances. See, man, I still remember it was in the 62nd minute when Onana put that long cross to Rashford. It was pinpoint precise. It can't get any more precise than that, man. I know that Rashford wasn't able to hold the ball. He wasn't able to receive the ball. I guess he will improve on that. All the players are quite rusty after their session, after all their training that they have been doing. And I guess in the weather of America is not very friendly like right now for them. So those are the things that are affecting their play. I guess so. But I guess we will see a massive change when we start playing our competitive games, man. I do hope so. We need another centre back. I need to sell Maguire, Haaland, and will score a lot. Onana can distribute. Yeah, man. The team tried their best. Todibo as a new centre back. Haaland will convert those chances, and Amrabat coming United will be a force. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. The observation today should be the midfielder was porous, allowing Borussia Dortmund attack faster than United. Disposed all the goals we are due to blind passing in dangerous areas and not defending well. Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely. Our defense was in shambles in last match. We should have done at least a decent job than we just did. The way we conceded those goals, that was absolute shit, man. As I have said, we could have considered not only 3 goals, we could have considered 5 goals. But it should be the reason that the Dortmund played absolutely well. But it wasn't the case. We considered that goal because we were shit. So that should change, man. Yeah, bro. We all love Sheikh Jassim, brother. We all love Sheikh Jassim, but I do hope Sheikh Jassim loves us as well, So he should buy the club, even if he have to pay 8 billion. I hope he does that. I think Maguire is not normal. If we can all remember, Maguire went to Greece for holidays, and after fighting with Greece police, he was put behind bars and beaten thoroughly. Since that day, Lord Maguire has never been the same. This dude has completely lost it. Yeah, man, yeah. Seriously, I know that, Amrabat is getting ridiculed for expressing his feelings to Maguire in the last match. British media is after Amrabat. We all know how British media works when it comes to British players. And that will always be disgusting. And I really think that he had every right to react that way. He had every right, because he will be the one getting criticized by the fans. That Andre Onana is conceding goals and all that stuff. But that is as I've said, even in the last match, the previous match we have played, the bicycle kick goal, it shouldn't have happened if Maguire had pressed properly. Maguire was the one who should have covered that area. The player have got lot of space and lot of time. He shouldn't get those time and space. Our defenders should be pressing on those particular areas, man. So yeah, I don't know what Maguire is. That is the exact reason when I was saying that what is he trying to say when he says that I will try to fight and come back. You will never be able to do that, brother. Get that in your thick fucking skull that you are not a good enough player for Manchester United, and you never will be. It is not giving me any pleasure to saying things, to saying such things about Maguire. But this is true. This is absolutely true. And the British media will leak his ass. I don't know how tasty or what it is that they leak all the British players' ass. I don't know what they get out of it. I do hope that they get a good taste. Otherwise, there's no point. But anyway, guys, I do not. There are so many, way too many players who does not deserve to play at Manchester United right now. So yeah, we need to get rid of those guys. Adam is saying, I like how Onana vocal on our poor defenders. Yeah, man. And he will fight them if they are not serious. That's the question that I need to ask when you signed him. And my question was, who is going to play with him in the defense except Martinez and Varane? That man wants a solid defense, not his one of try and fail. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. This guy sounds a bit and iffy to me, as it's only preseason and he's already let in quite a lot of goals already. And hopefully we will get rid of Maguire, as he's absolutely useless. Thank God. Kane had dropped him from being captain. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And we will see, man. We should not criticize Onana for conceding that goal. You can do that. Absolutely, you have the right to do that. But I do not think it was his fault that we considered those goals, man. If it was his fault, I would have said it. Believe me. Manchester United should just accept 20 million for Maguire before his value drop to 5. Absolutely, man. And his value will drop. Believe me, guys, his value will drop. Thank God there is now a goalkeeper who can caution his defense. Absolutely, brother. I was actually happy to see that. They should terminate Maguire contract or lose 80% of his money. Joseph is saying, please sell Maguire now before value dropping. Absolutely, man. See, if we can't get rid of players like Harry Maguire, players like McTominay, players like Van de Beek in this season, their value will drop significantly. Significantly, as was the case with Lingard as well. When West Ham wanted to pay us 20-25 million for Lingard, but we weren't ready to sell that at that time. But when we got ready, he was out of contract and he went out for free. And even if he was not out of contract, I hardly think that we would have gotten 25 million out of Jesse Lingard. So yeah, man, absolutely. So yeah, guys, I guess it was a good session. I will apologize again for being a bit late. So yeah, guys, please forgive your Red Devil bro and smash the like button if you like the show. And if you are new in the community, Joseph, please let us know. We get live at every day 4 p.m. and 11 p.m. in Indian Standard Time. So wherever the world you are from, you can join us and have a chat regarding Manchester United. And we always enjoy that, man. We always enjoy talking about our club. So anyway, guys, it was a good show. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, and all those stuff that you know. So anyway, guys, goodbye. Take care, and as always, kudos to you guys. I will see you in the next video in our 11 p.m. live show. Until then, take care.